everyone, I hope you're doing great. Today we're going to talk about how we can listen more to our own intuition. And I know that many of you might have been wanting to know more about this topic for a while. And intuition, I would say that this is that little voice that is always telling us what's the best course of action, what are the best words, what are the best decisions that we can literally allow through us to manifest. And in order to listen to this voice that is constantly present, even though sometimes we may think that they're not there, it's really important to always keep our minds and especially our senses as clear as possible. So how can we get into it? It's literally by being more silent. It's literally by being more in tune with the nature, with our own personal rhythms. Being able to listen to the pulse of life that exists within ourselves. And as we've been talking in the previous videos here on the channel, we've been exposed to a lot of external stimuli in the form of images, sounds, conversations of all sorts, and most often in very fragmented ways. And this has been distracting us from, or many times, listening to this inner voice that we all have and that we can always trust, we can always tap into whenever we want. It's always present. So because of this, I also decided this month of September to offer a sound therapy session called Chill Out Time for the Senses. And this session, which is more or less 15 minutes, it is literally meant to clear out the senses from any kind of content that might be still around you and creating all this noise that it might not be being very uplifting, or that might be deviating you from listening to this inner voice of yours. So this session is about 15 minutes. You can watch it whenever you feel like through the month. You can do this during the day or at evening. If you decide to do in the morning, it is best if you use it, for instance, before your meditation or your prayer, because you realize that there is more clarity for you to be really connected to this truth of yours, and being more able to capture what it is that is being unfolding to you. Another thing is, if you decided to do in the evening, it might be that you feel so relaxed that you might end up sleeping, and which is good as well. My idea here is not to put an alarm clock, for you to wake up after doing it. But it's best in that case, if you feel so relaxed that you might end up sleeping, it is best to be done in the evening then. It's gonna be offered only this month, so enjoy it as much as you want. You can do this once a day, once a week. It's up to you to decide when you can dedicate yourself to this moment of relaxation and stillness. And yes, so it's for the same price. One single price, one single payment, and you can benefit from that as much as you want for the entire month. You'll find also all this information that I'm telling you here in the description box. There will be a link with all this information, and I will also include the counterindications for those of you that maybe have specific things that would not be very good necessarily to be taking sound therapy at a distance this way. However, for most of you, it's okay to be done this way. It's very relaxing, it's very beautiful at the same time to just give this moment for yourself, for some self-care. We always enjoy that, right? And yeah, and I feel very glad to be able to provide this to you this way, in this format. It's a recorded video session, but you can enjoy this as much as you want, and this is the benefit of having a recorded session. And yeah, so I think that this is the most important thing that I would like to tell you about the session itself. Of course, that if you were already visiting a practitioner for something specific that you have, please continue doing so. This is a form of a complementary treatment, so it's not meant to substitute any kind of thing that you might be already doing for yourself, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed a lot this session. I hope that you can find more time for being with yourself through this month, the next weeks, so you can listen to yourself more and realize the inner guidance that you have, and let this unfold more and more in your life. So thanks so much for being here, and see you next time. Take good care. Bye bye.